North Carolina's most precious gem, the emerald. A PowerPoint by Kylie Morgan and Sarah Kronz for Chemistry Rocks!
The emerald is North Carolina's official precious stone, and it has been since 1973. North Carolina is also the home of the only significant emerald deposits in North America. Emeralds are often related to old folk tales. They say that they can prevent epilepsy, assist women in childbirth, preserve chastity, and even drive away evil spirits. The name in Latin means green stone. Who would have thought?
Emeralds have the chemical composition of Be3, Al2, SiO6. Emeralds are the most precious stone in the beryl group. They have a crystal structure that is hexagonal and also hexagonal prismal. The hardness is a 7.5 to 8 on the Mohs scale.
In emeralds, the color really determines the value. You can find them in medium, dark, or light. But the dark emeralds are the most cherished ones. Those are going to be the ones that people look for, and they'll be a little more pricey than the light or medium ones. Colombian emeralds versus Brazilian emeralds. Colombian emeralds are vivid. They are kind of blue looking with green in it as well, with medium to medium dark colors. And it doesn't really matter where they're mined, so they don't have to come from Colombia. Brazilian emeralds are emeralds of lighter color. An emerald is any medium to dark green beryl colored by chromium. Green beryl colored only by vanadium is not considered to be true emerald, but rather is just green beryl. Vanadium colored beryl is accepted in the United States as emerald, but not in any other place in the world.
Emerald deposits are mined from many locations around the world. Many locations include Brazil, Zambia, and Colombia. Brazil and Zambia are among the leading producers of fine emeralds, following Colombia as the first. Colombia is known as the International Center of Emerald Mining. In Colombia, there is the Muzo mine, which is northwest of Bogota, which produces fine quality stones of a deep green-blue color. Another important mine is Chivor mine, which is northwest of the Muzo mine in Colombia. Colombian emeralds are known for their dark green color. Brazilian emeralds have good clarity and are slightly yellow-green in color. Brazil has various deposits in cities and towns such as Bahia, Goiás, and Minas Gerais. These stones in Brazil are lighter than the Colombian ones and have mostly a yellow-green tint and are often free of inclusions. Brazil also supplies rare emerald cat's eyes and extremely rare emeralds with a 6-ray star in them. There are also deposits in Africa, but they are not as well known as the deposits in Brazil and Colombia.
When you see an emerald, it's mostly treated with oil and resin. Emeralds are almost always flawed. It's very uncommon to find an emerald that is not flawed. So when you find an emerald ring, it's probably extremely treated, covered in oil and resin to make it look like it's not flawed. The ones that are not flawed are very expensive, and if you have one, please lend me some of your money. It's best to see an emerald under natural light. It makes them look better, shiny, and they just look even prettier than what they normally are. If you want to see if your emerald is real or not, do a density test. Although emeralds are very tough rocks, they can still crack, and they seem to crack rather easily. They can crack under extreme pressure. Extreme temperature changes can cause them to crack as well. And if you drop them on concrete, just like your phone, they can crack as well. They are sometimes heat treated, and that can cause their color to turn a blue, and they transform into aquamarine. So, if you have an aquamarine stone, it might have been an emerald in its past life, but it's been heat treated.
So, to summarize, North Carolina designated the emerald as the official state stone in 1973. North Carolina has the only significant emerald deposits in North America. By definition, an emerald is a medium to dark green to blue-green stone with sometimes slightly yellow-green beryl. Colombian versus Brazilian emeralds is very different. Dark blue-green are Colombian emeralds, and Brazilian emeralds tend to have a lighter green-yellow color. Emerald deposits are mined from many locations around the world, including Brazil, Colombia, and some smaller mines in Africa. It's very hard to find an emerald that is not flawed, which makes them even more precious. And even though it's a very brittle stone and can crack under extreme pressure, there is beauty in its flaws.